Hey everyone, my name is James, and today I want to talk about a Stardew Valley secret that not a lot of people talk about, and possibly you've never heard of. Now this isn't some form of clickbait. We all know about the meteorite, the crop fairy, the witch, the coop, and the slime hutch. It's none of those. So this actually started about a year and a half ago when the creator of the game, Eric Barone, actually did an interview with PC Gamer where he said that there were some secrets and some obscure references that fans will probably never find. And so this sent the Stardew Valley Reddit into a bit of a frenzy, and it didn't take long before things were data mined and all these secrets were extracted from the game. But there is one secret event that nobody ever talks about, and that's because it can take up to 400 years for this event to trigger in a legit fashion in your world. So it's technically counted almost as unused content, but it is still possible to get this. So the secret event I'm talking about is the strange capsule. So this is actually an event where only one person has ever confirmed to have had this happen to them in a legit fashion. This is actually available in inventory editors, so you will see pictures of people with this thing even though they haven't obtained it in a legitimate fashion. So what actually happened was somebody posted this picture of a strange capsule to the Stardew Valley Reddit, and people were kind of freaking out because they didn't know what this was. The character said that there was a little bit of text that said, "You hear a strange sound in the night," and they woke up and here was a strange capsule. Now the cool thing about this item is that it kind of bobbed up and down, it kind of weaved, it was kind of pulsating, and then a few days later, the capsule was broken and the thing inside had released into the world. So a big massive search was happening for, is there something that's crept out of this capsule? Is there something in the world that we don't know about? Unfortunately, no. This event is actually so obscure and it doesn't actually trigger anything in reality. It's just a thing that plops down onto the world and then breaks a few days later. So I'm going to explain why you will probably never see it and probably why nobody will ever see this again. So this was actually coming from a section of the game that was data mined, and it's actually really interesting. So at the end of the first year, you have a 1% chance of this happening. And I know that's quite low, but it's actually not really that low because we still have all of the other events I mentioned at the start. They all have a 1% chance too. But this one is different because it uses an extra line of code that makes it almost impossible to get. So at the beginning of the night, there is a 1% chance of it happening. But you have to meet this criteria. It will do a random scan of your entire farm, and it will pick 50 random tiles. Just 50 random tiles from the entire farm. Now, if there is something on those random tiles, then that's it. You've lost your 1% chance. So, how does that work, right? Because you also have the house on the farm, you have the greenhouse, you have the cave, you have the border of the farm. All of those count. And the line of code will actually check 50 random blocks, and those can be included. And this is why it never happens. It's almost like a bug in a way. So it could be predicted now that it can take up to 400 in-game years if you have cleared your entire farm and you just leave it and you clear it every day. You may get the chance of finding this. But only one person has ever gotten this in a legit fashion. It's very, very interesting. So if you actually want to see what this item is, you can actually find it in inventory editors. There are little mods that allow you to warp what your inventory has for your Stardew Valley character. I've never done this personally, but I find this to be a very interesting secret. So, hopefully you learned something new today, and maybe you'll consider clicking that subscribe button. Here at Chippy Gaming, I like doing loads of videos on indie games. I love Terraria, that's what I usually play. I'm pretty sure everyone watching this will know me for that. Right, have a great day everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.